Alright, we've got a battle here against Roreoka from Maryland, Cerebi, YouTube, or in short, everywhere. And yeah, it is a UU. And yeah, I should really stop saying obvious stuff. And I stay in with Peekaboo because most of those things foolishly go for a fake out, take more life of damage, and waste one turn. But she goes straight for the brick break, which sucks. And now she epic predictions me and U-turns. Like, ow. Why does everyone that use what's it called again, always predict me? I mean, like, Banana has a shiny one and he totally out predicted me with that. But man, I pay back as he hides under a submarine and I bomb it. Epic predictions. So now I figure he's gonna just go for a fire move and get rid of my Venusaur, but I epic predictions there and I go to my cannons. So I I waterfall because, well, that's the obvious thing to do, sort of. And she goes out to her Venusaur, and I don't get the name. It's probably some Japanese name that I can't understand. So I go out to my Peekaboo as a sleep fodder because it's like useless after the brick break, and yeah, I should let it sleep because Rocks and Steel can't sleep. And yeah, we double switch here, and I was actually expecting a grass move of some sort, so I got to my beauty fail, and he switches out to that Hannah and he fakes me out, which leaves me with like 6 HP, which is like so fail because I know I'm gonna get outsped. And I just have to let my Swamp Pitaya go to waste as he goes out to this Rotomusan thing. And I send out my Ice Hearts because of her epic defenses, and I Toxic whatever comes in because, well, even if he didn't switch, Toxic on the Rotomusan won't hurt anyway. And turns out she sends out her Blastoise and I get the Toxic off that thing, which is like, yes! And I got to my Venus because Venuses can wall turtles, and yeah, I'm really lacking in stuff to say. She goes out to this Hannah for some reason. I'm guessing she doesn't have anything else to switch to, and I get the Poison Hex off the Slush Bomb, and I'm pretty sure that matters since I can just protect off the fake out thing. Oh wait, double hit, and yeah, he goes down. And if I didn't get the Poison Hex, I imagine she'd have faked out and double hitted me, which would do like a load of damage. And now she has a Hellhound out, and I'm not gonna stay in because I'm like that. Hehe. So I got to my cannons, and here this part was actually quite surprising. I go for an Aqua Jet because I don't want to get Dark Pulse flinched because I hate hacks, and she goes out to that Blastoise, and I'm thinking, Jesus, and that my Aqua Jet actually got a crit, and that was scary because her Blastoise is not gonna last too long with that poison and stuff. And she goes out to that Rotom for some reason, and I'm guessing it's a misclick because she told me she made a misclick somewhere in the game, but she never told me where. So I'm assuming that switch to Rotom was her mistake, or maybe she was just predicting a switch to something. And she goes out to that Blastoise again and dies to the second Aqua Jet crit and the 4th Aqua Jet in all. And now she sends out her Tortega, and I'm thinking, jeez, grass move. And she predicts my switch very nicely, and I must say that she's a really nice predictor. She's a really nice predictor. She always predicts me. Bleh. And now she Earthquakes, and because my Venusaur is so epic, I survived 2-step Earthquakes in a row, but she has Lumberry, which makes my Toxic totally useless. And she decides to go for Rock Polish, and I'm thinking, no, I'm gonna get owned. So yeah, I Toxic the second time and it hits thankfully, and I Protect just to stall for my lefties because I'm hoping I can survive another Earthquake. And now I got to my Peekaboo just to die because I'm like that. Yeah, I don't know what to say, I'm sorry. Oh, Ice Hearts, yay! I always have something to say when she's out, which is communicating, please stand by. Yay! So I'm just gonna go for an Ice Beam, and once I send out Ice Hearts, I'm thinking, oh, she could have Stone Age. I screwed. No! And turns out she didn't have a rock move, which was a huge relief. And I have no idea why she went for an earthquake, because a wood hammer would do more, and my ice beam is gonna kill it anyway. So I have no idea. Maybe she didn't have wood hammer, but that would be just absurd. So she sends out this hellhound, which I'm thinking would have died due to stealth rocks, but no. And she stays in, and I stay in too, because I got like nothing to switch to, and her fire blast me is like, what? So yeah, she shadow balls, and I still don't know why she did that, because Thunderbolt has more base power, and well, both of which wouldn't have KO'd anyway. Well, maybe if she used Thunderbolt, it would have KO'd. I mean, look at my health. So I wish Ice Beam and that Rotomu-san dies, and I get my wish. And now all she has left is a Venusaur, and she's gonna sleep powder me, and well, it hits. I was hoping for it to miss, but if it really did miss, I would have felt really guilty, because I mean, oh come on, all the hacks in this game. So she sludge bombs me, and I get the first turn wig, and things are not really going her way at all this match. So yeah, I'm sorry Roreoka, it was a nice game. You predicted really well, but hacks cost you regrettably. So yeah, good game, and I'm sorry.